Hi, Neha, Daphne here. Thank you for sending in your next essays for correction, and well done using the algorithm as the basis, the kind of template as the basis for your essay here. I know that it's quite difficult the first time you use it to kind of push your essay into the kind of template. But it seems to me that you've done a really good job using bits of it that work for you, but not using all of it. So your essay still has a really nice natural feel to it, which is really, really good. I think you've done very well here. So online translations apps, yes or no, basically. Experts throughout both the developing and developed world have debated whether usage of translation applications using the internet, or we can say through the internet, or available on the internet, or hang on a minute, or that use the internet. That's simpler. That use the internet. So I put that there instead. Okay, have increased significantly. Usage has. So usage is the subject of that. So you need the singular verb has increased significantly by the public or not used at all. Okay, this essay will discuss both sides using examples from the Australian government to present points. Okay, do you want to hear vaguely talk about which way you're going to say benefits and disadvantages? I think it might be you might need a little bit more in there just to refer back to this benefits and disadvantages. Just in this bit here. There is ample evidence that supports the idea of translating documents online using applications that increase the opportunity. A few times I've noticed here relative clauses. So you need a relative pronoun. Using applications, you need to have this, that increase, present simple, the opportunity for people to study and work anywhere in the world. The central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, students who are studying in an international university, capital U there you need, can study in foreign languages and translate the content into their native languages using these technological advancements. Very good paraphrasing, I like this, which helps them to understand the study material thoroughly. Excellent. So you're doing a fantastic job putting this language translation apps into different ways. So this is very, very good language. Secondly, it creates a plethora, lovely, of opportunities on the international trade platform for businesses to discuss and sign contracts in their preferred dialects, therefore reducing. You need a like explaining connecting word here, therefore reducing human error. Okay, breathe, long sentence. For example, the recent empirical research. You don't have the recent research, we just have straight recent research. Australian government demonstrated that 75% of the international business documents are just, you don't need the there. This is general. International business documents are prepared using an interpreting application on the internet. Right, must not be forgotten that these documents, again, you don't need that. Translated by a good application could be much quicker and reliable. Could be produced. You need to have another verb in there. Produced much more quickly and reliably. So you're going into a comparative and you need the adverbs because they're adverbs that go with your verb produced. Quickly and reliably with fewer errors as opposed to a document changed manually. Very good. Excellent paragraph. This is very high level, really nice English. It sounds natural and sophisticated, which are two words which the is in the like examining criteria that we have to look at. Therefore, it's conclusively clear. There is a. You need to have a considerably strong case to be made in favour of using online language applications to do translations. Good, excellent, really, really nice paragraph. Despite this, there are some disadvantages. I think we're kind of repeating this a lot here. I think we can stop repeating this. There are some disadvantages of this development or this trend. This trend holds many disadvantages, something like that. I think you could use the word trend or this, development. This is because as technology marches forward, the cost of using online apps. So again, same as we had before, the cost is the subject, so you want singular verb. has become cheaper and accessible to everyone. For example, according to, don't say as per, too informal, the University of Melbourne, it's proved that many international students, again, relative pronoun, who use these applications to complete their assignments score, we wouldn't say really high, exceptionally high, unusually high in the assignments, but perform badly. Yeah, so I'd go unusually, usually, sorry, unusually high in the assignments, but perform surprisingly badly. Okay, so let's get better adverbs in here. Badly in the exams where they need to write tests and stuff. That's so true. Consequently, it's possible to state beyond doubt that the largest drawback to such technology is the potential of students to use these services to abuse. So I wouldn't use anymore. I'd use abuse, which is the negative kind of version of that. Abuse these services. Therefore, again, reducing their chances to develop their language skills and hinder their future. Yeah. So develop language skills, and this hinders. You need to have this hinders their future prospects to work. Yeah, really good. Again, very nice, intelligent paragraph. It's reading very well there. Just picking up a few little things. From the arguments and examples given, I firmly believe the advantages of online translation apps are invaluable for any country. Nevertheless, the technology must not be easily accessible, or should not be. I go with should not be so easily accessible for students that they are forced to learn and practice. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So that, all right. So should not be easily accessible to students so that they are forced. Encourage. Force is quite strong. Encourage to learn and practice their linguistic skills needed to be part of their learning journey. Okay, really nicely done. This is a very good essay. Lots of great stuff in here. I like how you've got a little bit of the template in there, which helps you on the cohesion. For me, the template is great because the essays hang okay together. So the coherence angle, which is a lot of marks, is good. But I like how you've made it your own, which is very good. Here we go. Yes, I know there's not much to say here, is there? The pie chart shows the popularity, or the most popular subjects would be better. We need to think superlatives and comparatives all the way through. The most popular subjects chosen by German school students, in 2017. In 2017, PE was the most popular. Okay, so if we're having popular, you could change here. You could have the most preferred, or you could have the majority of students, because we've already said the most popular there. Majority of students chose PE as their favourite subject. The majority of students, 22.9%, chose PE, as opposed to IT, which was the least popular. Good. All right, that's a nice overall kind of sentence. I would put here overall, which is a quite a useful word just for that second sort of introduction bit. Okay. The second most preferred subject was history. So why don't we go closely following PE. Yeah. The second most preferred subject was history with 22.4. Led, because I just put followed in, sorry, which led maths. No, all right, sorry. Go back to what you said. Forget that, because otherwise we're going to get into a really complicated. I'm just going to move all of it around, which I don't need to. Yours is perfectly fine. The second most preferred subject was history with 22.4%, which was followed by maths and physics with 19 and 8, respectively. Good. It is clearly evident that the popularity of biology and geography were similar. You can't have considerably similar, you can have similar among students. Good. However, most students, I think you have to go in here. IT was only enjoyed by a small minority. So we're going to have to change this from the most popular, the least popular, and the minority at minority with or minority making it, and then you can have the least preferred from all. Okay, just shifting that a little bit. I'm adding in a few more words here as well because it was a little bit short, so it just adds a few more words. Okay, to summarize, I wouldn't go to summarize. I don't think you need that because we've put in the overall here. I would say it is evident that subjects or subjects such as, or just literally the subject names, PE, history, physics, maths, were more popular compared to now what you could do here, subjects like PE and maths were evidently more popular. Okay, making up, amounting to, I think it is. You added up the number. I think it's almost 80% of the total student choices. Whereas, so now you can put in a comparative there, the other subjects, the geography, biology, IT, only made up X%. So here we're kind of doing a nice comparison amongst, we're grouping. So we're grouping the top 4 and the big ones, and then we're grouping the little ones, which is the last thing you need. You're including another comparative, more popular, and then you're including a nice contrasting whereas in there in that final statement. So you've done a really good job here as well. It's just a little tiny bit more that you need on the comparatives. But good work here. Well done. Thank you.